Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards.
I gotta say, Hunter is kind of a weak name for a guy just because it's so played out. I mean, it's a cool name, but it's been done. I mean, we had the 80s TV show with the guy named Hunter, and half of fiction has a dude. It's a character class in half the RPGs out there. Hunter, they should have when they translated out of Russian, they should have given that guy a different name.
Don't forget anything, huh?
Incidentally, the best part of the voice acting in this game is the incredibly bad singing in Russian.
What? That's breaking my immersion that he's talking in English and also singing in Russian.
Okay, so
oh, look at that on the cover. It's a stack of Metro 2033 novels.
Yes, one of the oh, turn off my desk lamp. That's one of the Easter eggs in all the Metro games, is they have the novel just kind of showing up as like a book. Oh,
but that's kind of weird. That's like Gordon Freeman finding
strumming my guitar.
That's like Gordon Freeman finding a copy of Half-Life 1 in Breen's office. It's just weird.
I don't think it's morality points. It's closer to like a sanity points. I'd compare it to Eternal Darknesses.
Yeah, it's I want to say like enlightenment points.
It's
without
chill,
sounding
not
ridiculous.
just a first-person shooter protagonist points.
Yeah.
Understandingness points, wisdom.
Yeah, it's.
Sorry.
Okay, since
like
everybody's talking
empathy
at once,
or-
this part does feel like how it felt when I played it, because I can't understand what they're saying. Seriously though, imagine how this would be.
Mom told me to keep away from you, that you were no good. And she was right.
How about...
I
This
love
section-
the atmosphere of this game.
Yes, I was just about to say, I love the woman yelling at, I think it was her husband, I don't remember now, but just that feeling really sold what it would be like to live here, and like realize, wow, it would totally be like that, and it made the whole, like that one woman yelling sold this entire environment almost as much as all the other artwork combined. That was such a powerful thing to add.
Yeah, I mean, you got the kid like drawing in chalk, except it's not chalk, and he's drawing on the soiled dirt here, on this concrete that's built up.
Okay, in like 10 minutes, are we gonna have like your character sitting in the corner of a bar, plinking on a xylophone he found, and every character is just like, "Shut the fuck up, Artyom!"
So is it jarring to anyone else that Artyom's mostly a mute during the game and then has these long expository things during the load scene?
Yeah,
It
it's
makes sense to
definitely
me because in my world he couldn't speak the language, so.
I actually like that if you're gonna have a protagonist talk, rather than have him talk like and just have this voice come out of the camera, which I find disorienting and confusing. I always think it's somebody behind me talking, and I realize, oh wait, that's me. So if you're gonna have him voice, I guess I'd prefer that, but I understand that I am in the huge minority like that.
These guys' necks are freaking out. What the hell, guys? What are they doing?
Hey,
and
hey, don't look at
yeah.
this. It's radioactive everywhere, okay?
Look, they didn't sleep in not but like 4 feet squared of space, so give their necks a break.
No, don't give them a break. They've already had enough.
Not giving a damn about me, who's got to clean it up after them.
Give their necks a break. But yeah, it is an interesting thing to have a voiced protagonist, but not voiced during gameplay.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely different from the novel. I read a little bit of it, and Artyom is obviously a very active character in the novel, because how can you just have this silent protagonist in a novel? So, I don't know. I feel like they made a specific stylistic choice because of the medium, and I think it works out well enough. It's certainly better than having Artyom just put words in your mouth and go, I think we should do this, shoot all the bad guys. you know, it could be worse.
Wendy suggested to Gordon that he should take this speedboat and go down the poison canals that are lined with Combine. Gordon Freeman shook his head no, and then got in anyway.
Well,
Am I supposed to?
Okay, every time I play Gordon Freeman now, whenever somebody tells me to do something stupid dangerous, I'm just gonna shake my head and do it anyway.
Yes, that's if you watch people do Let's Plays online, more often than not they nod and shake their head. Like, people want to interact, and I think it's interesting that they're sort of invented, and they know there is no ludic system. There is nothing behind this. The game does not react to it, but they do it anyway, and I find that so interesting.
Yes. All right.
You need some weapons?
Hey Barney, go get your security vest and your pistol and go to the range.
5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and
This guy, there is something about this guy that looks really goofy. I don't know if it's his glasses,
It's the damn
or the
glasses.
expression on the hat.
It's
what?
No, it's not
all
his
of it.
glasses. It's not his glasses, it's the way he wears his knit cap. Most people wear it sort of like back down a little on the head, so that the lower rim is against the top of their neck, where their neck meets their scalp, and the top is around like the top of their head. He's wearing it, so it's just like it's level, like it's plumb level on his head, and it looks really strange.
Just in case.
It looks like a bowl cut.
Okay, you're supplied, my friend.
It does.
Feel free to try out your weapon on my
Cool part about this is that bullets are apparently infinite and free on the weapons range, so you can just shoot the babies. Shoot the babies!
I really like how crappy the bastard gun it looks.
It
Yeah.
definitely does look like someone just made a gun out of some parts.
What sells it for me is, well, I like how shitty in open air the magazine is, because A, it really sells how terrible this thing is, and B, it's really useful for telling how much ammo you have at a glance.
Recommend.
I don't have the money for any of this. Okay, so the interesting part about this game, one of the other things is the currency in the game is ammunition. Is pre-war ammunition that's like really nice and clean and never been fired, whereas most of the ammunition in the Metro is stuff that's been
Hand-loaded.
hand-loaded, yeah, with, you know, they just made primitive loading stuff and got some gunpowder somehow and loaded like used cases with new bullets.
7 years have passed now.
And
the other cities didn't have defense rings like Moscow.
and the ammunition that's the currency is ammunition that you can actually use yourself. Like, you can whip out your pre-war ammunition and go to town, and it's way better than the normal ammunition. But it's also, you know, you don't want to use it if you can spend it to get more guns. And you can also just exchange it for crappier ammunition and have more of it.
Some weapons and some miscellaneous gear.
So it's an interesting trade-off.
You'll be looking after. It's not a very long trip, and it should not be too hard.
Incidentally, in the novel, this guy is actually Artyom's adopted dad.
One thing before you go. I can see that you look up to
So
Hunter.
clearly he will be very important in this story and show up
Different
again.
than ours.
What's your
They are
situation,
reckless,
man?
even violent by nature. There's nothing to be gained by playing.
I can see look up to Hunter, but just because he is a huge badass who kills millions of the mutant things outside, and is clearly cooler than anybody else you have ever met in your entire life, you should not try to emulate him.
What's going
Don't
on
be a
here?
badass, awesome action hero like Hunter.
It's one of them
What
magic
is going
carpets.
on with that? Fly it to victory.
And here you see, hey, what do they eat? Well, apparently they eat mushrooms and pigs.
Yeah, enclosed environments full of pig shit. What is not to like?
You know, I was down in the tunnels and I was thinking, all right, like I always do, what do these people eat? And then I found a bunch of meat, and I was like, all right, where's all this? What are they eating, mutants? And then I
that
found
guy
these
standing
pigs,
on
and I
air?
was like,
Good luck to you then.
what is he standing?
This
The
guy's
guy
standing
like
on
by the
water.
shell. Oh, was he? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's not nearly enough pigs. You would need a lot of pigs to support these people. But that at least allows us to extrapolate. All right, there are probably pig farms elsewhere. All right, they've covered that topic, so we don't have to imagine that these people are just eating 20-year-old candy bars or whatever.
Are you ready? Come on, let's go then.
Eating 200-year-old boxed deviled eggs.
Yes, I appreciate
supermarkets.
those little. Yes, I really
You take that
appreciate
seat up too.
those.
And you,
That
Eugene,
somebody
take this one.
took the time
Did anybody
to at
forget
least hand
anything?
wave that
Sure.
or
You got your gear?
acknowledge
Let's
it.
go then.
Hey guys, going to Riga?
I like that.
Yeah, we are.
Can I get a lift?
Sure, but no free rides.
Although, really, where are
Pull
these
the
people
lever
getting their
sometimes.
vitamin C and D?
I
This
can
just
do
really
that.
yanks me out of the
Let's
game
go
because
then.
pig meat is not. No, I'm sorry.
I assume
Alrighty then.
it's
Good luck to everyone
the
staying home,
mushrooms
and to
that
us
they
too.
eat.
Boy, let's go. Good luck to us. So,
In the
Yeah, 'cause they have to be
backstory,
feeding the pigs something.
in the backstory actually has even more of this, like, where do they eat kind of stuff. Artyom's station exhibition here is famous for, like, it's the tea that they brew. And
All
it's
right,
apparently a
but
big
that's-
export
I had
for 'em.
left the safety of
But
my
wait a
home
minute,
station.
tea is
troubled me
hard to
that I hadn't
grow,
told my
like
stepfather the
really
truth.
Well, it's
hard.
not
You're
real
just
tea.
not
I think it's made of
behaving
Oh,
some
I see.
brew mushrooms.
But
Oh,
Hunter
oh,
was
that's
depending on me.
interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool.
so, where you from?
Like, is this what really what? Is this really what the Russian
Yeah, the market is right next
subway
to
system
and
looks
that's a
like?
big
Is that a
metal
real map that they
Apparently,
based it on?
From what I've read, apparently it's a very accurate representation of the
Wow.
Russian metro, Moscow metro system, and that is actually a map of the Moscow metro system. So they did their homework with this one, which it makes sense. These are Russian developers. You know. I'm sure that if they
But how many?
they fucked it up really bad, all the Russian people who play this game would be like, "That's not really what it looks like."
Yeah, but I mean, how many times do Americans not even bother? And it's like, you know, we can't even get our own cities right.
Well, that's because New York is like magic, happy movie land.
Yes.
I do like this sequence. Like, we start out and, like, there's people walking the tunnels, there's people working on scaffolding and whatnot. This is clearly a safe area. Ooh, that was a weird lag. What was that?
All right, Peter.
And
yeah.
as we continue through the game, as we continue on Artyom's epic journey to get to
Well, it's
Polis,
an ordinary town.
it will
Not as well lit.
it will continue to get more and
I went
more
there last
hostile.
month and, well, I just don't like it. That's all.
Starting with this this tunnel we have to go through because the normal one is blocked.
I'm disappointed
dark.
there's not a quick time.
Have a safe trip.
There's not a quick time event where you
We're
hold
riding
hands with the
hand
man
car
next
and
to you
we're
to
on.
reassure
So I
each
think
other.
we'll make it there okay.
Hold Q to grip his hand tightly.
Oh wait, no, we don't want to use our military grade stuff. No.
Flutter the E key to say reassuring things to calm him down.
If you help push the lever,
Well,
We'll get there
you're
sooner.
Artyom. To give reassuring
Okay,
mimes.
Eugene, you go help them.
You just give him a thumbs up over and over. As you mash the E key, you just keep giving more and more vigorous thumbs up, and you see the guy becoming more and more calm as you do so.
them?
Or you just distract him with a prank, like flicking your flashlight on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off again in his face.
What the hell is going on about?
Uh-oh.
Boris. Boris!
Something weird is going on.
What's happening to me?
It's just another day's Reginald Cuthbert, I guess.
My head. Artyom, what is it?
Maybe we should, like, can we grab the push? Can we push? No? Oh, okay. We went to hyperspace.
That was a short game.
Alright, Chewie, punch it.
The end!
That's a disadvantage of having an arch enemy that can kill you with its brain. Sometimes it just kills you with its brain.
This threat must be eliminated.
Game over, you lose. His enemy is unbeatable.
Why did you suddenly start echoing? And this is the first time we see a dark one.
Truth in advertising, I guess. I like the design. I like the design. It's pretty creepy. It's got the Slenderman thing going, only actually kind of scary and threatening looking.
No comment.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no, they're mortal.
If it bleeds, we could kill it.
I couldn't tell because Stephen Blum's voice is too Stephen Blum to distinguish it. Was that supposed to be Hunter that died right there?
Yeah, that was Hunter.
He died the way he lived, being way more awesome than you were.
Shit! Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! What is...
Wake up, put your shoes on, we're at Grandma's.
Shit! It's no good!
Uh-oh.
I like the
like the
touch
sound
of
of
rats
roars.
running away from it. I love that. That's really a nice touch. Showing rats running away from the danger. Shoot them? But they're asleep! Why would I shoot them? We can just stab them if we want to get rid of them.
Artyom, take my shotgun! Here!
Oh yeah, shotgun!
Okay, why am I taking your shotgun?
No! Random dude I don't remember the name of.
Oh man, and that guy, you skipped the cutscene where he talked about how he was just 2 weeks from retirement.
From retirement?
He was gonna retire.
He was moving to his vacation home in the other shitty, horrible part of the metro.
Yeah, well, he has a boat, and he and his wife, and he's gonna spend more time with his wife and kids on his boat out in the vacation world.
It's worth noting that his wife and kids are both mutants.
What? How did that? No. Fucking thank you.
Come on!
Just hang on a second, I'll get to you as soon as I've reloaded.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh god, no.
Everybody
shit.
is Steve Blum.
This went
Is that
bad.
scripted? Because that happens to me all the time.
Yeah, I think it's scripted. I tried a couple times to not get knocked off, and I wasn't able to.
So does the hitchhiker guy always die, is my other question.
I don't know. I suspect he does, because I've also tried several times to save him. What the fuck? What was that? You see that where I started moving?
Hello, Artyom. You seem like you might be fun. I'm a fun-loving guy. Let me give you power. You can
I'm not one of them, I'm not one of them, I'm not one of them.
Yeah, that did look like you used Blink.
My favorite thing in this whole game is the 1994 CD-ROM saving or loading icon that you get.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed that. What is with that? For one thing, there has never been a time when anybody saved the game to a CD-ROM.
Could be loading.
That is the most
Riga station
inappropriate
was only the
icon
stop on my
ever.
journey, but the caravan went no further.
Yeah, Chapter
So
2
before
bourbon really is my
Protagonist,
favorite drink after a
we
long day
wanted
of
to celebrate
being
our
groped by
survival.
sewer mutants.
The vodka didn't drown my fear of traveling onto Polis alone, but I was about to find myself with an unexpected and notorious partner.